that time has been sped up. There's not enough minutes in a day. There's not enough hours in a day. There's not enough days or weeks to get done what you hope to get done. Because it certainly feels like it to me, and it feels like it to people older than me, and it feels like it to people younger than me. Something's going on, and when we live in the day and age where we cannot keep track of time, like a lot of people think, well, I don't even remember what day of the week it is. I feel like I went to sleep, and when I woke up, I lost all this time. I didn't feel like I've been asleep this long. Even when you go to sleep, you don't even get a good night's rest. Do you feel like that? Hey there, RD. I know what Scripture says, what the Bible says. If those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. That's what it says. If they had not been cut short, because obviously, with a statement like that, there's going to be really, really, really terrible times that are going to be occurring. And if the time wasn't sped up, not a single person would survive, except for like a handful. That's it. Except for a few. That's a handful. And there's a lot of people say, well, it's not you, Gina. It's not them, Gina. It's us. Do you know how many people on earth who claim they're going to be the only ones saved when everything gets going? You're wrong. Because under the altar, there are people from all tribes, all walks of life, all different languages speaking. Okay, that's what's happening. Now, that aside, it feels as if time has sped up. And that I'm thinking, maybe that's another reason, it's a theory of why people are so tired. And no, it's, yeah, you're just saying this. You told your husband that time is flying by and it's not consistent. It is not consistent. It is not. It keeps slipping on by. It does. Hey there, Big Stank. Hey there, Nika Nika. Shelly, hello. Indeed, indeed. It would, if time has been sped up, which I'm just going to go ahead and say, I believe it's sped up. It would make sense that why people are so tired, why they do not get a good night's rest. It would. And with all these distractions going on in the world, now, if time never did exist, like we have clocks now, well, who's controlling the clocks? Who are the controllers saying, well, there's 24 hours in your day. You will get 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. Who's controlling the time if time truly never did exist before? If in that land there'll be no, it'll always be daylight. Yeah. I'm watching the comments because these trolls that come on, they come on hot and heavy. They truly do. You feel time is going so fast. And you know how you want to do something. You think I have plenty of time to do what I want to do. And then you get to doing it and you think, where did the time go? I just started. I should have got this done, but I didn't even get it done. I did not get done even half of what I wanted to get done. And do you feel like you are having to race against time, get done, push yourself so hard just to get done what you got to, because you're watching the clock. You say, I'm running out of time. I got to work faster. I got to work harder, or I can't rest. I've got to keep going, because look at that clock. If I'm going to get done what I said I'm going to get done in this daytime, I've got to push myself. I can't take no breaks. Yeah, that's how I feel too. And you find yourself working until the late hours. Late in the evening, you find yourself, you may have started on something in the morning time, and you find yourself doing, which really isn't even that much. It shouldn't take all day to do something, but in the day and age that we're living in, sometimes it feels even these small things, before you know it, you spent 6-7 hours on something that should not have took you that long. But according to our clock, it took you that long. And by the time you go to bed, you're really feeling it. You really are. Um, whew. Time is fake. I've heard about that. I have. We're taking a break right now. Well, we're taking a break to connect with each other. That's right, but this is important. This is work. This is work that we're doing right now. We're working together to figure out time and why it seems that we feel time is moving so fast. Yeah, you got to come together and talk about it so you know that you're not alone when you're thinking about it, because it is not enough time. I just got back to my mom's, and I've got a I've got a whole list of things I need to get done before it gets too late. Will I get it all done? Absolutely. I'm going to make sure I get everything done that's on my mental list that I want to get done before it gets too late. And I will not stop until it's done. If I have to drag my body, and you all know what it's like, you have to literally drag yourself into your body feels like lead when you're doing that. But you said, I don't care, I got to do it. I've got to push myself. But it's a good feeling knowing that you accomplished that which you set out to do, right? Yeah. Um, you got to get her done. That's right, Kenny. Get her done. Get it all done. Yeah, thank you. None of this was here. We got this home as a foreclosure back in 2004. None of the foliage was here, none of the plants. The only thing was here was 2 locust trees, and down there 2 great big male persimmon trees. Everything else we planted over the years since 2004 is a lot of hard work that's put into this, but all hard work brings forth a profit. It does. And I don't mean monetary, but sometimes monetary it does. But yeah, you work hard for things you want, and you get to enjoy it, even if you just get to walk amongst it. And the animals, we got a sanctuary here for the animals. I really would say this is a wildlife sanctuary, a wildlife habitat. It's a safe haven for them, for the animals that live around here. Yeah. You're always drained, Michael. Um, you feel like eating much, and then that's not usual. Well, a lot of people have been eating a whole lot lately. And you're right, it's not usual. They don't know why they're hungry, and they may not even be hungry, but they're eating. And some eat out of comfort, some eat out of boredom. They do. Always hungry. Yeah. No appetite anymore, Michael. Yeah, you're eating less. That's wonderful. I found out that I eat less, but in the summertime, I always eat less. But I've been drinking a lot more to try to stay as hydrated as possible. I would encourage you all too, even though time feels like it's so fast, and I know it's getting ready to be near what, 3 o'clock? That's okay, you all. You got to pack it all in. Pack it all in the day with the time that you have. Get done what you can, and at least you will have done it. You won't. Don't be a person who says, "There's no way I could get it done, so I'm not even going to start." That's no way to talk. If time has been sped up and you know that there's no way you're going to be able to get it done today, do not be that mindset where say, I'm not even going to attempt it. No, go ahead and get done what you can. And then when tomorrow comes, you pick back up and you get an early start. You'll get it done, especially if the days have been cut short. I really do believe they have. Yeah. You take pleasure in eating. You feel like I'm swimming in mud. Time is an illusion. That's what it's very well could be, because I know that sometimes when you're in the moment, time doesn't even exist. You are so enjoying the moment, and the next thing you know it, you think, where did the time go? It flew by so fast. But you enjoyed it. You did. The only recollection you have of time is that clock. That's it. The clock or the hourglass. Yeah. But in the world we live in, we're tied to time, is what we are. You reap what you sow. I am a firm believer in that. I have always believed in that. And for those who do not believe in that, but believe in karma, it's the same thing. It is. It's just a different word for it. Yeah, you reap what you sow. Sometimes you reap what you don't sow, but then it gets to the point where with time, you do reap what you sow. Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, that is sad. I just now hear that. Yeah. Smoke weed and it goes faster. Oh, I'm sure it goes really fast. The whole world pass you by and you live in your own little bubble. And you don't have a care in the world. The world could be falling apart and you're smoking weed and you know nothing. All you know is, I feel at peace, and there could be fires all around you. There could be bombs going off, but as long as you got that weed, you're numb to it and you're in your own little bubble. I speak the truth. I speak the truth. Well, I don't smoke weed, so I want to live in the real world because I don't want to be confined to a bubble. I don't. I want to be wide awake, totally aware of my surroundings and what's happening in life. That's my personal opinion. I want to be that way. I do. So do a lot of other people. Rosie, honey, if I didn't know any better, which I know better, I know you're sitting there waiting for a vole to come out of a hole down there, Rosie, in the heat. Yes. You love your bubble and you hate the real world. You want to be asleep and mind your business. Well, then for you, that's your decision in life, and I hope you have a very happy life if that makes you happy. I really do. I know people who, if they weren't doing it, they were absolutely a miserable, hateful person to be around. I've seen people, they were so angry all the time. They truly were. I can attest to this. Angry with their life, angry with what happened to them, and then they started doing that, and then they're not angry anymore. They're all mellow. And I thought, well, if I'd have to choose being around an angry person or a mellow person, I will choose the mellow person. I would. I would. I don't want that anger frequency. I don't. But it's not for me. None of that's for me. But for others, you want to do that? You would be peaceful to be around. Your energy would be melatonin. It's like melatonin. We'd be boom. Gina, do you condone smoking that stuff? No, I don't, but there are people who use it for pain and they use it to cope in this world. They do. It's the largest cash crop in the whole entire United States. It sure is. Now we ain't talking about weed. We're talking about time going by. Oh, okay. That's how that tied into it. When you smoke your weed, time just goes right by, just passes you by. You're all happy and smiling. And I think, okay, okay. You're engaging in life in the way you want to engage, right? Right. Um, you reap what you don't sow brings about the karma. Hey, that's true too. That's true. I like that. I really like that. Sandra Navarre. Reaping what you don't sow brings about karma. That could be taking from someone else when you should not have done that, and doing unto others really bad things. That's true. Thank you. I like seeing it like that too. I really do. Yeah. Well, that's more or less the same thing. It is. Even though a person may not think that they may think they're gonna get away with it. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna get away with it. It's gonna come back and bite you in the rear end. It's gonna get you when you least expect it, in a way that you least expected it to get to you. Yeah. That's right. We reap what we sow. Weed motivates you to keep a calm ace, whatever that is. Well, I think that's wonderful. In a world that's gone angry, Mr. Klaus Schwab, we're going to have a more angrier world. I don't like the anger. I don't like the angry people, the lashing out. But still, there's some people who can do that, and they're really angry. Angry trolls come in the comment section. Well, if it's not in you, it ain't gonna come out of you. How about that? It won't come out of you if it's not already in you. But they got the technology to make that come out of you, whether you have it in you or not. They're gonna tweak your little brain like that. That's what they're going to do. Peace and prayer, Aisling Burns. Oh, I know all about Matthew 24. There will be a time of distress unequaled from the beginning of the world and never to be equaled again. They use the word tribulation. It depends on which version. That's what it will be. If anyone is on the rooftop, do not let them go down and take anything out of the house. Oh, it's going to be horrible. Earthquakes. Matthew 24 does speak about the great tribulation, the time of distress, earthquakes and all of that. It speaks about everything that's supposed to happen before Jesus comes back in the cloud and with his army. Right there. All of those things that are spoken of in Matthew 24 have to take place. If you're a Bible thumper, according to scripture, it has to take place. Nobody's getting out of here until all of those events take place. And then you got to go into Revelation, and you're going to see all the really more detail in the Revelation. Yes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time is truly sped up. I'm going to go, you all, because I've got stuff I got to get done, and I'm running out of time. But I love my little baby Rosie. Honey, Rosie, let me hold you. You are my little sweetheart. Let me hold my baby Rosie. I love Rosie. Come on, honey. Let me hold you, Rosie. Let me see if we can flip this around. I want you all to see the baby. She's my little girl. I love my Rosie. She's a sweetheart. I pull in the driveway and I holler for Rosie. I say, where's my little baby? That's what I do. Where's my Rosie? And then Rosie is at the top of the stairs waiting for me because she's a sweetheart. She's not too happy right now because she wants to go in. So we're going to put Rosie down so she can get in the house. It's too hot for baby Rosie. Go on, Rosie. You can do it. Go on. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Nika Nika. It's my baby Rosie. She's a little girl. Okay, you all, I'm going to go. I got a bunch of recycling to take to recycling. We recycle everything that we can. You know, when you go to the store and you buy food or anything, the plastics, the cardboard, the metal, the glass, we take it to recycling. It cuts down on the trash you put in the landfill. It does. And it's all right. It's all right to recycle. That's right. So I'm going to go. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Check out that video last night. It was a ship at the observatories. It was on the, whatever that walk thing is. It had the great big windows on it. Yeah, I showed it on my Facebook. I tell you what, the trolls came in there. It was around 100 comments from trolls, one right after the other. You done lost it. You're paranoid. You're schizophrenic. What drugs are you taking? You're smoking weed. You liar. You're full of SHI. All of this negativeness. I thought, well, they came out. I'm going to show you out. You came to the Facebook page, I'm going to show you out the door, and that's what I did, showed them right out the door. They'll probably still come back, but that's the day and age we live in. They do not want people to even think about other beings, other things, other than this world we live in right here. That's it, no other thing. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, they only attack the truth. That's right. They don't attract the they don't attack the hate. Is that something? They don't. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the hearts flying up the screen.